We are the Lion Gaming crew, and in this Diablo 3 build guide, we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite sets that I have made personally for the Demon Hunter, called Outcast. Now, it is the Gears of the Dreadlands set. We had initially released this on hardcore, but based on your guys' feedback on the Discord server, you guys have requested that we flip it to softcore, so we did. So, first things first, gotta shout out each and every single one of my subscribers. We just hit 600 subs! Man, I couldn't believe it. I was so ecstatic when I saw that number. So, thank you to each and every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into this build guide. So, I do apologize if you guys have watched my previous build guide covering this specific build on hardcore. Know that not all that much has changed besides the fact that we just added a little bit more cooldown reduction on the gear, but it's pretty much the same. So I'm kind of got to breeze through this because you guys have really relatively already seen this gear already. So we're just going to breeze through it. We got Vela's Bequest, Ethereal Affixed, Primal Ancient, Legendary Hand Crossbow, level 1. For the gloves, codenamed Outcast, again hitting all of those major categories, adding some resource cost reduction on there. And we have the 2-piece, 4-piece, 6-piece set bonus for this set, and it is a level 1 Primal Ancient set gloves. Moving on to the shoulders, again codenamed Outcast. Really good shoulders, hitting all major categories, giving you that crucial 300% damage to all Demon Hunter skills, 57.1% chance to freeze on hit, and yeah, it's got pretty much everything. I mean, 55% resource cost reduction, ooh wee baby, and this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set shoulders. Moving on to the chest, again hitting all of those major categories, percent life, percent damage, percent critical hit chance, it's got it all, as well as 1000 to all stats. You get increased move speed after picking up a health glove, and you get 1 to maximum damage per paragon up to 800. Reduces all resource costs by 77.5%. Holy shnikes. And this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set cloak. Moving on to the Helm, again codenamed codenamed Outcast. Dear God, bunch of crucial affixes on there. Gem name is Solstice. That's my new gem name. I freaking love it. I love it so much. Reduces resource cost by 10. Reduces cooldown of all skills by 31.1. And this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set helm. Moving on to the amulet. This is a rare level 1 amulet, codenamed Outcast, buffing all main stats. Hello, my friend, thanks for tuning in. On top of all of that, you get 1100% damage to all Demon Hunter skills, making this my number 1 amulet for Demon Hunters. It hits all of the major categories: attack speed, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, life per hit. You get 100% damage to undead and demons. You get a 92% chance to freeze on hit. It ignores durability loss. You get 1000 to all stats. Guys, I could go on and on. This amulet has it all. Reduces cooldown of all skills by 34.4%. Reduces all resource costs by 27.1%. And on top of all of that, you get 25% movement speed buff, which is the cap, and you hit 15% damage to elite enemies. Moving on to the bracers. These are the Warishan Arm Guards, codenamed Outcast, again hitting all major categories, 1000 to all stats. You get that maximum damage buff per paragon up to 800. Every time you destroy a wreckable object, you gain a short burst of speed. Picking up a health globe increases your move speed by 40% for 7 seconds. Reduces cooldown of all skills by 27.1. Reduces all resource costs by 10. You get a 30% damage to elite enemies, and a 100% strafe damage buff, all in a level 1 rare bracers. Moving on to the offhand, this is an Ethereal Affixed Dawn Bow. Very good indeed, 334,000 damage. Guys, this is such an upgrade to the previous version that we had. I think the previous version of the Dawn Bow was only at 56,000 damage, so this literally times that damage by 6. So, I mean, I'm really bad at math and my multiplication isn't all that good, but I think that's about right. Reduces cooldown of all skills by 10, reduces all resource costs by 27.1. Boy oh boy, I cannot wait to show you guys the final numbers right before we get into the gameplay. Moving on to the ring. This is the immortal ring right here. 1150% damage to all demon hunter skills, as well as gold health pickup radius is increased by 60 yards. It ignores durability loss. And the gem name is supposed to come in as Solstice. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's doing that. It's really grinding my gears though. It's really grinding my gears, guys. So yeah, just ignore that. But you regenerate 160,000 life per second, and when receiving fatal damage, you are instead restored to 100% of maximum life and resources. This item is destroyed in the process. You don't have to worry, it doesn't actually destroy the item. Reduces cooldown of all skills by 10, reduces all resource costs by 67.2%, and you get a 15% movement speed buff. Moving on to the second ring. This is the 1 billion physical skill damage ring. Again, a very good ring, hitting all major categories for affixes, including that 1000% damage to all demon hunter skills, 50% damage to undead. Same thing there, you get the health globe increase for move speed. After you kill an elite pack, you get increased movement speed. This thing has it all, and this is a level 1 rare ring. It also reduces resource costs by 83.6%, ooh-wee, and reduces cooldown of all skills by 40.9. Moving on to the boots, codenamed Outcast, they are the gears of the Dreadlands. Boots ignores durability loss, we love to see that. It has the maximum damage per paragon twice on there because it stacks, guys, so you're going to get that bonus twice. On top of all of that, you get a chance to deal 24% area damage on hit, 15% move speed, reduces all resource costs by 55%, and reduces cooldown of all skills by 19%. Moving on to the pants here. Again, really good pants. That plus 15% life is very good. You get that health globe increase to movement speed, reduces cooldown of all skills by 10, reduces all resource costs by 59.5, again hitting that 15% movement speed. I know it's capped at 25%, but some of these affixes just give you increased movement speed, so that's why you'll see that on more pieces of the gear than it should be. Finally, for the belt, codenamed Outcast, this is the Hellcat Waist Guard, 250% damage to all Demon Hunter skills. Again, very good, and reduces all resource costs by 27.1%, and it gives you all of those other bonuses shown on screen. Moving on to the skills. For your primary skill, you're going to want to pick up Hungering Arrow with the rune Devouring Arrow. For R2, main damage dealing attack in the Archery skill tree, you're going to want to pick up Strafe with the rune Drifting Shadow. For your square ability in the defensive skill tree, you're going to want to pick up Smokescreen with the rune Displacement to get a good movement speed buff. Again, in that defensive skill tree, for your triangle ability, you're going to want to pick up Shadow Power with the rune Shadow Glide. For the circle ability in the devices skill tree, you're going to want to pick up Vengeance with the rune Side Cannons. And finally, for that R1 skill, normally it's the mobility skill, but on this one, we're using it for the Ferret Companion to immediately pick up all health globes and gold, so we can capitalize on that movement speed bonus shown on the gear. For passive number 1, Tactical Advantage. Passive number 2, Hot Pursuit. Passive number 3, Grenadier. Passive number 4, Single Out. Cube powers being Calamity, Mantle of Channeling, and the Flavor of Time. Touching on Paragon, put everything into Vitality. You don't need to hit any other category, your damage is good, movement speed is at capped, maximum hatred you don't even need to touch. For offensive skill tree, critical hit chance needs a little bit, and critical hit damage. The rest of these two, good to go. You don't need to put anything in these, just focus on critical hit chance, critical hit damage. For the defensive skill tree, life and armor. You get resist all on your gear, and you get the life regen on your ring. For the utility skill tree, you don't need area damage because you're not using any AoE effects, so life per hit and resource cost reduction. Not like you need it though, wait till you see the numbers. So let's go ahead and pop into the detailed character statistics so we can look at all of the damage numbers and all of these other crucial numbers. Damage is at 1 trillion, very good. You know, we love to see that damage over 1 trillion. Somebody once told me that that wasn't possible without a stat modded character, and I've been consistently proving that person wrong every time we release a new set, so that makes me happy. For critical hit chance, 75%, that could be improved upon a little bit. Critical hit damage, 900%, very, very good. Cooldown reduction, 95.2%. It's not at 99%, so that really, really grinds my gears. But in version 2.0, I'll make it 99%. You also get a good amount of resistances at 88.31%. Very, very good. Going down to life per second, 160,000. Life per hit is at 47,000. That could also be improved upon a little bit, giving you just a little bit more vitality. Health globe pickup radius is at 62 yards. Very, very big radius. Hatred regeneration and hatred cost reduction. The hatred regeneration is at 4 per second, and hatred cost reduction is at 99.98%. We're literally 0.01% off 99.99. I'm really sad about that. And same deal here with the discipline cost reduction, 99.98%. Still good nonetheless. Movement speed capped at 25%. Gold find 1,770%, and experience per kill 8,000. Touching on follower, we have a new follower coming on the way for the Enchantress. It'll be like the previous version, previous video that I just released going over the hardcore Enchantress. It's basically going to be the same, giving her quite a nice damage buff for soft core. So let's go ahead and pop right into a 150. This build provides some of the fastest clear speeds on GR 150s that I have ever seen in Diablo 3. You'll literally be flying through rifts. Like, if you need to power level somebody, like one of your friends or something like that, definitely use this gear. It's faster than my belief set, which I didn't think was going to be possible, but just the Demon Hunter and the way this class behaves, allowing you to just kind of quickly maneuver around and deal massive damage. Yeah, so how you want to rock this build. As soon as you get into a GR 150 or whatever you're farming, go ahead and cast your Hungering Arrow. That is going to give you an increased movement speed for a little bit. I would say that lasts around 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds you're going to have to stop strafing and cast your X ability. Other than that, you just want to hold down your R2 button, cast your triangle and your square ability, which should be Shadow Power and Smoke Screen, to give you increased movement speed bonus while you're strafing around. And like I said, every 10 seconds or so, go ahead and pop that Hungering Arrow just so you can capitalize off the set bonuses for the GOD set, which is the Gears of the Dreadlands. And another bonus for you, a pro tip, is just to use your Vengeance. That's going to increase your overall damage output. And if you ever need to pick up some gold or health globes or anything like that, just spam your R1 ability. That'll immediately send your ferret companions out to pick up all of the health globes and gold that is around you. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this build. It is definitely one of my most potent Demon Hunter sets available in softcore now. It beats out the Demigod Demon Hunter combo that we were sending out before. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. I put a lot of time and effort into all of these different sets that I've been making, and feedback is always welcome. So if you guys have any feedback, you can either let me know in the Discord, or you can leave a comment on this video. If you guys thought this was a good video, you liked it, you thought it was helpful or informative, go ahead and let me know by leaving a like on the video. And finally, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you thought it was good, yeah, like I said, leave a like. And if you guys are new here and you like what you see, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button as well. And finally, if you want any of the gear shown in this video, all you need to do is hit us up on Discord. We are active on there every single day of the week, giving out gear. So with that, I hope to catch you all in a future video coming out soon. Stay safe, stay happy, stay gaming. Peace, guys.